exclusive videos, link in description. We are doing NCT World 2.0, NCT Dream Mental Camping, Level Up Project, all seasons, Blackpink House, Twice TV, 16. We had Kingdom, Knowing Bros, Running Man, K-Dramas, and Hypen, GOT7, 17, and so much more. So link in description down below. Hey guys, Angie here, and today we have Aespa's new, I guess first mini album, and it's also called Savage, like the title track, Savage, and I think Savage is the third track. We have Energy, that sounds weird. Energy with an A in front of it, we're just gonna call it that, because it sounded really weird when I said it that way. I'll Make You Cry, Yeppy Yeppy, I'm wondering what that means. Iconic, that sounds like it's gonna be fun, and Lucid Dream. I believe there are 6 tracks, minus Savage because we already reacted to the music video. I'm recording this before it's posted, so I don't really know how you guys reacted to it, but I will say I liked it. Like I said in the video, I did like it, and I think I like it more because I've been listening to it a few more times, and it's like a grower. I feel like it's next level, but I liked it the first time. Next level was more like a grower, still kind of not like, it's a bop, but it's not like a go-to bop for me. It's like I'll like when people dance to it and stuff, it's fun, but I don't listen to it willingly. This sounds like it's bad, but it's not bad. It's just, you know, we've talked about Next Level a lot. And then Black Mamba was actually really good. I liked it, especially for a debut, but still not really a go-to for me. But this one, Savage, I think that's a go-to. I think I will definitely listen to that one by choice. Like, I'll click it, I'll like be like, dang, I kind of want to listen to Savage right now. It's very especially at the beginning. I think, was it Winter, whoever started the song, and they were like, you know, I'm savage, or something like that. She said something along those lines. That was iconic. So I'm looking forward to this because Forever is my favorite title track from them, and that's a B-side basically, or like a sub-single kind of, and I'll call it more of a B-side though. And I'm just curious what, because we never had anything from them, and it's been so long since they debuted, almost a year. So I'm just wondering how this album is gonna sound. I definitely expect it, because it's not a debut mini album, I have higher expectations, because to put off a mini album from 2 comebacks, I expect better, because there must be a reason. So sadly, because of how long it took, I'm gonna be a bit more I'm gonna have higher expectations for the mini album, and I think that's where SM kind of fail in that aspect, and a lot of groups who debut without a mini album. The expectations for me personally, I expect more, because it took longer. There must be a reason why they're holding off. Kind of like the sad thing about Blackpink is when they have such long times in between, I have way too high of expectations, because you're taking longer. It's less excusable to have maybe a less interesting album. So like, and Hypen, they debuted with a mini album. Wasn't that big of a fan of it, but I liked the boys, and it was an instant, like they recorded that literally, they only had a month to debut, and I'm like, okay, well, you have more leeway. It's a debut mini album. I'm not expecting it to be great. It's just the first album, but because this is so different, I have high expectations. So I'm gonna go into this with that in mind, and I just want you guys to know that. But of course, it's still their first mini album. It hasn't even been a year, and I don't, to be honest though, SM's debut albums for their groups are iconic, and I also think that puts kind of pressure on them, because SHINee's debut album is spectacular, no skips. Girls' Generations was cute. I will say I like SHINee's a bit more, but I still love Girls' Generations debut mini album. Red Velvet's, loved it. NCT's, I feel like, to me, Aespa's like, so I'd put like Girls' Generation is like Super Junior, SHINee's FX, EXO's Red Velvet, Aespa's NCT. Like, I kind of paired them because it also has a lot to do with how their music sounds. If you really like sit and think about it, Girls' Generation and Super Junior. I'd say some people may put like TVXQ or something. I don't know. But this is just like a very brief. I haven't like. We're just doing this off the whim right now. So if I'm mixing some eras, that's bad. But like Girls' Generation and Super Junior, I'm gonna put them together. They have very lighthearted music for the most part, and then Shiny FX, they're very experimental. Red Velvet, EXO, they're always opposites. Like EXO might go like very techno fun, or they have like cuter, funner songs. Same with Red Velvet. And then NCT is very experimental. Like it's like they skipped EXO a bit and went straight to like NCT, and they're like, you're gonna be Shiny experimental but like 10 times more. And I feel like that's kind of what Aespa is. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So, rant over. I just kind of wanted to discuss that real quick. And I guarantee most of you skipped it, but I don't care because I just want to talk about it. But, so I feel as though, with that in mind, NCT's debut album, the mini one, I think that's Fire Truck. Not my favorite, but I respect NCT's experimentalness, and that's what I have to say with Aespa. Just because maybe I don't like some of their music doesn't mean it's bad. It's experimental, it's risky, it's on purpose, you know? So, anyways. Oh, wait. Also, just because maybe I don't love some of their music, I have fun listening to it. I enjoy the experience. I like the... Okay. This is a good intro. Oh, that's so catchy. Energy. Ooh, I'm telling you. Oh, it's only 2 minutes. I just realized the length. That's messed up. Okay, my complaint though, because I guarantee most of you guys were probably mad about like me not understanding the Navis thing. I don't, because people will probably, I guess I haven't seen the comments or anything, but people will probably be mad if you don't want to follow a storyline, or if you don't, like, oh, well, that's not fair that you don't like this, because if you would do this and this, you would know this. But I don't think music should ever be that way, especially when you're a new group. It shouldn't be to where you need to know stuff to understand something to like it. You know, it's fine if you have little inside things, but I think it's very closed off to a lot of an audience if you have too much of an inside on your music. It makes it kind of more frustrating for new fans to want to join in because you're just confused the whole time. I'm guessing this word here has something to do with their universe. And it doesn't bother me because, to be completely honest, I don't understand Korean, so I'm not gonna, it'll just sound like another Korean word to me. But I feel for the Korean audience, if they understand the lyrics, so I can't imagine a lot of their lyrics. I can't imagine understanding the language and hearing it and just having such complicated lyrics in it. Like, I'm trying to imagine like Ariana Grande having like a whole little mini world, and the lyrics are all about that, and you're just listening to it casually, and you're like, what the hell is she talking about? What's a cosmosin? What's a navis? Like, you know? So let me know if you speak Korean and you heard the song and didn't know about the universe. How does the song sound? Does it sound easy enough to where it bother you? Or is it kind of like, if you knew what they were saying, does it make the song more complicated and hard to listen to freely without knowing all that? I feel like music should be, especially for like Next Level or something, where a casual person can watch it and listen to it and not be frustrated or confused while they're doing so. But that's a opinionated thing. Also, I guess Navis is that girl that I was like, Yeah, like what the hell is all that? I'm guessing because I know they have a universe, but someone who wouldn't would probably be like, what? I'm guessing are those their AI? I don't know if they're powers or something, but personalities? Rocket puncher, armamenter. Because a good example, EXO. They have, well, they used to. They don't really. I don't think they even do it anymore. But they had their little storyline too, where they had superpowers and stuff. But it wasn't hard to like follow along. It wasn't in there. It wasn't pushed in their lyrics. I don't think too much. Let me know though, because I don't really listen. I can't understand the lyrics, and but when I reacted to their albums, I wasn't confused when I was reading the lyrics. So. But this is the intro, so it's actually really interesting. I'm wondering if the rest of the album is going to follow it. I'll protect my... So she's protecting... I don't think we're going to try to... but I'm curious. I want to kind of understand, but... Oh, was there a laugh? Oh, the ad-libs. Nene out here killing this song. Was she I think she was... Yeah, so this is an intro to the album though. So I think it's cool that they're doing it in the beginning. So if you're new to the group, this is a perfect intro. I will say it makes it less of a re-listen to, which makes me a little sad. But we'll see. We'll see when I'm actually listening to it. If it will be jarring every time they start saying their names and stuff, like Cheetah Girls or something. Dorinda, can you handle this? Is that how it went? Aqua, can you... Wait, no. Is that Cheetah Girls? I don't think you can handle this. No, isn't that... Dance Me If You Can. Where they're like, Aqua, can you handle this? You know? Is that how it went? I haven't listened to that song in a long time. Whatever. But it's a fun song though. The anthem. Oh my god, imagine this at the beginning of a concert though. And then they're just like, they pop out like that. Oh, okay, I'll make you cry. Man, we're spending too long. This is such an interesting group. It sounds a bit old school. It sounds a bit Girls' Generation. Oh, this is sexy. Oh, this sounds very old school SM. Very shiny. Please be a good chorus. I knew like their B-sides would be way better than their title tracks. I will say I don't... Are these... Okay. We're at the point where I can't tell. Are these their AI selves or are these their real selves? Because if this is their real picture, they look completely fake and I'm not here for that. I understand their concept is their beauty and their like animation stuff. So I don't know if this is... I can't tell. That's why this freaks me out a bit. I don't like the concept of it because it kind of freaks me out. If this is really Karina, they edited her so much, but if it's on purpose, okay. But like, if it's not, I don't know. I'm stressed. She looks very fake. I'm not here for that because they're beautiful. Okay, whatever. They're beautiful regardless. It makes me kind of mad. Ooh! I feel like we're gonna get like a drop and it's gonna go like ding or something like that. Oh no, they went for it. I thought it might be a fake. It's not like a big drop, but it's like higher than I thought it would be. Since they're quite new, I don't know their positions. Giselle raps, and I think Korean raps, and I think Winter and Ningning are the singers. Is Ningning the main singer? Because she's Chinese, so it threw me off. Dang, this album's so good. We have 3 songs, but I'm already here saying this is a good album. Korean reminds me of Irene. This should have been a title track. Maybe not like I like this title track we have. They should have saved it. They should have saved waste. I hope the next title track snaps, because this is too good. This should have been a title track. This should have been I hope they perform this. This is too good. Why would you waste the song? I want a video or something. I need something with this. This is very like Cry For Me vibes. Like wasted potential. Why waste? At least twice perform Cry For Me. I really hope they perform this. I usually hate those type of parts, but they do it so good. Are we gonna get a high note? Are we gonna get a high note? Are we getting an SM high note here? Are we getting that bridge? Is this the bridge? Oh, I wish it was, the volume was louder. Oh. It kind of faded her out. She hit that hard and I wanted it to be louder. I took out my knife. I'm surprised they let that in there. I mean, they had her blurring knives. I thought they would at least. Is that Winter killing in the back again? Oh my god, what a waste. I love that. Oh, let's see what the comments say. Does anyone else think it could be a title track? Oh my god. Oof. Though I don't know how the choreo would be, so I guess I could you know, I guess it should be a subtitle track at least. I want a video or something. I want something for that song. Okay, Yeppy Yeppy. I don't know what this means, but we're going for it. I like Winter with her short hair and her blunt bangs. Are they really bangs or are they like those clip-on bangs? Let me know, because I don't keep up with them like that, so I don't know if... Okay. Low-key, this sounds like an ITZY song. Very more JYP than SM. I'm pretty biased towards these songs. They have to grow on me, so let's see. Let's see the next chorus. Also, I don't know if you guys commented about, I said I didn't like Winter's rapping, so I don't know if you guys agreed or hated me for saying that, but I'm gonna be honest, I also don't love Giselle's rapping. I think Giselle's, personally to me, I prefer her. I was gonna say she's better, but I don't know, that's not like a fact. You guys probably know better, but Giselle's more something I can like handle or like I liked more. But I don't know. I feel like this group shouldn't have a rapper. I don't know if, let me hear if Giselle sings. I don't know if I've heard her sing. I don't know if it went over my head. But I don't think there should be a rapper. But they have a lot of songs that kind of imply there needs to be rapping in it, kind of like a Next Level and stuff. But they weren't really, they were like Next Level. That's not rapping. But I mean, it's like these rap verses. So like, I don't mind when they're like doing their little talky thing because it works for like a song like this. But I just feel like the little rap verses, I just don't think they're. That's how I feel like Red Velvet too and stuff. I don't know. Like even the bars aren't very good. I feel like SM has like the worst rap verses. There are some iconic ones, do not get me wrong, but some just, that's my jam, just chillin'. Like, but let me know, do you guys like their rapping? I think specifically Karina Winter, I'm not a fan of their rapping. Giselle, I'll pass it. She gets a pass because I guess they need a rapper for some reason. I wish they could do it like what G-Friend does, where like the rapper barely raps, only when necessary. Like this. This isn't rapping really. It's like she's kind of talking, so it sounds fine. Ooh, I love how she said it. Yappy. Ooh. Yeah, okay, so the song definitely grew already. I think this part's really cool. The chorus is kind of for me, but I like that chemistry is just chemmy. Yeah, the chorus is like to me the weakest part of the song, personally, but I love that whole, wasn't even a verse, it was like freaking half the song there. I really like that part. Like the, I'm happy, like that part. Oh, okay. Ning Ning has to be the main vocalist, but Winter has all these high notes, but so does Ning Ning. Icon, hi. Rhythm top. By the way, their makeup. Are we about to get like a big breakdance part? Oh yeah, it's totally grew on me. Sometimes like that first chorus, just you need to hear it a few more times. Cause it's a catchy song. It's purposely catchy. So even in just the next chorus, you're instantly like, oh, I got you, yappy yappy. Well, yeppo. Okay, so yeppo means pretty. Like pretty by a 17. So yeppy, is that just kind of like a slang for like a pretty girl or just being pretty? Or is that the actual word pretty and they're just calling it yeppy yeppy in Korean? Yeppy, because I'm pretty, that's not over here. So I feel like, is yeppy a slang for like a pretty person? That was a very playful, cute song. We stan. Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Like, especially I guess people really like Giselle's rapping. I'm not saying, like I said, I accept her rapping the most. I just feel like it's not necessary, if that makes sense. Like, it feels unnecessary that she has to rap, but if she likes rapping and she's good at it, so yeah, go ahead. But it's more like when Karina and Winter rap, I'm just not, it feels very almost like forced. Like, Giselle could have just rapped that part. Winter is such a good vocalist. I don't think she ever needs to rap personally. Like, at least Karina could do Winter's parts. I don't know. But that's just opinion. They're doing it, so it's like, accept it, you know? I'm just gonna accept it. Yeah, that's why I kind of felt like even if Aespa's title tracks weren't really my thing, I already knew I would like their B-sides, because SM has that, like, good, like, no skips for B-sides for most groups I've stan, because like a lot of groups I stan are from SM, like Red Velvet, NCT, SHINee, Girls' Generation, B-side, Kings and Queens, and a lot of times if I don't like the title tracks, their B-sides somehow make me like the title tracks. I'm excited for this one. Winter got that short hair. Oh, I love a good bob. I love a good bob. I wish I could do a bob. Can't. It's their voices. That's what it is. It's their voices. Winter and Karina, they have very sweet voices. So when they rap, it doesn't feel like, especially what they're rapping about, it doesn't feel impactful. And that's why I kind of don't like Red Velvet's rapping a lot. I feel like their voices are too sweet. So when they're like, I'm badass, I have a knife in my hand, whatever, I don't know whatever they freaking sing about. Like, it doesn't feel genuine. It feels very like, you're just like, aw, cute. You think you're badass. While like at least Giselle, she has a more oomph voice, so when she raps, even if I'm like, why is it here? It's like she pulls it off better. But they're babies here. They're baby singers, even though they're a bit older. Like, they're gonna grow with it, and then you just start getting used to it. Like, look at her face. Do you feel intimidated by her? That switch up there. Okay, they're somehow pulling this off way more here. I think because you can feel more necessary in the song. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, this is about to be a favorite. God, I love Nene. She's such a cutie. Oh, I thought we were about to go like do-do-do-do or something. Not like do-do-do-do. This isn't Stray Kids, but like, I thought I was gonna go faster. That was so freaking cute. I'm a room. Oh, cutie pie. That was so freaking cute. My Turn by Gravity, but like cute. Oh my gosh. The song feels kind of YG. But with that SM vocals, not that YG doesn't have good vocals, but like this little high falsetto. I see, oh, and I see. I hope, wait, what time are we at? I hope they can speed it at the end. That'd be kind of cool, like they do it faster next time. Let's see. But if not, it's still my favorite song, I think. The room is so cute. The room is so cute. Yeah, my room. I'm a room. I love that. I'm gonna sing it every time I listen to the song. One of my favorite songs this year, for sure. Oh my god, angelic. Do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it. Right, got it. Do it, do it. Oh, that's so catchy. But like, you know how some catchy songs, you like them, but you know they're catchy, so they're not like high on your list. Like they're almost too catchy. Like it's on purpose. It's not meant to be the best song of the album. It's just meant to be a fun song. This is catchy, but like just enough catchy where you want to sing along to it, but it's so good that it's not overly catchy. Does that make sense? No, I don't know, but best song on the album. Why do they act like... What? Guys, they just freaking debuted. Yeah. Yeah, the title track should never be the best song on the album. It should never be. Never, never, never. There's a reason title tracks are title tracks. So I think I'll Make You Cry would have been a good title track, because to me, at least, it's not the best song on the album, but it's so freaking good it should have been a title track. And I can see choreo with it. But this one, I don't see much choreo with it, but I can kind of see them performing. Like, they would have choreo probably, but it wouldn't be like that title track choreo. It would probably be more of them being, you know, cute on stage or something. Be like, you know, all cool and suave. Oh, that was such a good song. Okay, Lucid Dream. Lucid Dream. I bet it's gonna be a ballad. Or like at least a slower, maybe, who knows. I don't know what they're... I can't really expect too much. Gotta show their vocals somewhere, right? Oh, I see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta pause real quick, because what the hell is going on with this picture? It's freaking me out. Are these... Am I stupid? Are these her arms? No, they're too skinny. That's why I'm confused. Are they her fingers? Why did they put... This picture is freaking me out. It looks really weird and, like, unsettling. I think she's doing this. Faded in my song. Giving me that vibe. Okay, yeah, Giselle's out here showcasing why she is the rapper. I definitely like her rapping like that. That was really suave. Is that one of the girls with their voices warped, or is that someone else? Like a guy? This album has no skips. We stan. Definitely see. Well, they probably would have, if they released this as debut. Not that I didn't respect them or anything before, but like it would have been more solidified, and I feel like they would have experienced. To be fair, Aespa, I think, got a lot of hate, but I think they have enough stands that it kind of outweighs the hate. But it would have solidified the like understanding of why they are popular. But I think a lot of fans could sense that this would be an iconic mini album. I really think they should have released this when they debuted, or at least Next Level, you know? I think the wait, while worth it, would have transferred a lot of that hate away, or like that, because I can agree that people were saying they're iconic and groundbreaking way too quickly. Like, I think it was too much to where it's gonna give people that like, why are they popular? They just debuted and have 3 songs, which I can agree with, but like I kind of waited a bit. I was like, I don't understand, but we'll see. But there were a lot of people who didn't want to understand because it just felt like too much. It felt like, why stand them so hard and call them queens and say they're better than so and so when they don't have enough to really back it up yet? And I like, now we have that album. We have that album. The song's not even finished, but it's that album, you know, with it to back it up. And I think if they released it at least during Next Level or something, it would have made more like sense to me. I think they waited too long. I guarantee they also probably recorded this, like, or they even could have recorded it if they didn't, like, before that. So they could have definitely released it. I think they suffered a lot of, like, backlash that could have been prevented, basically. Because even, let's say, someone was like, do they deserve the title of, like, being iconic queens and stuff? And then you could shove this album in their face and be like, yeah, they do. Not only cool choreo and experimental music, but we have some vocal quality, heavy, amazing songs like these that give you, like, prove that, like, and I know some people will be like, you don't need to prove why they're awesome as long as you like them, but it would have definitely prevented some of the hate, I think. But anyways. Okay, so I like the wording and, like, play on lucid dream in the song. How am I supposed to choose between this and Iconic is my favorite song? Y'all know probably, if you're on my channel, you know which one I'm probably choosing, but you know, I'm in love with vocals. That's probably why so many SM groups are my favorite, but I love the breathiness. I'll say they do this talking thing almost too much in this album. I think it's better when it's more spread out in the discography, but it was between, like, a few songs were between it, so it's fine. God, this song is so smooth. I just love the song. Ooh, we're about to have a lot of Aespa songs on the best songs this year. Ooh, we ended on a banger. Okay. They didn't have to go that hard. I don't, Luna, yeah, I can see some Luna in there too, yeah. I was thinking that, but I kept comparing them to too many, oh, makes sense, Heli Kyoko. Okay. Yeah, I want them to be R&B because there's a lot of groups trying to be R&B, or, like, they have, like, a few R&B songs, but I want, like, a group that, like, does R&B. I think the closest right now is Purple Kiss, but the style that SM has, I wish they could do more R&B with their groups. It's like they only will do, like, 2 songs out of, like, a 10-track album. I want more. Give me more. We stand the R&B side. But one second, I'm very curious on, because Giselle, I, like, looked at a poll because I was trying to see who the most popular member is, and Giselle's on the bottom, but I mean, there's only 4 members, so she still has a lot of votes. She's, like, barely behind the others. But everyone keeps calling her so iconic and stuff. So I want to know, who do you, because I think Winter and Karina are the most popular. I thought Ning Ning might be lower than Giselle, but I'm pretty surprised because I see Giselle way more than Ning Ning. But let me know, who do you see talked about the most? And it's probably going to be Winter or Karina. But, like, out of Giselle and Ning Ning, do you think that poll that I saw was right. I think it was Karina, Winter, Ning Ning, Giselle. Do you think that was accurate? I guess it'll also depend on Korean fans versus international, but one second. Okay, I was curious because I wanted to do some like searching on what people think of Aespa's rapping. So when I said, and I still stick by what I said despite loving the last 2 songs that had a lot of rapping, or like not rapping really. It's well, this is what we're gonna get into. It was like talk rapping, like the like it was like singing with flow basically. But I feel like people might put that under rapping. It just depends on the person, I guess. I'm gonna say it's rapping, but I know it's technically probably not. So I love rappers and groups, but I will say I definitely prefer male rappers because most of the time I find it very hard to find a group where a rapper, I'm going to name a few so I know they exist. It's hard to find a girl group where the rapper went in wanting to rap, or like went in with rapping experience, or went in, do they have underground rapping for females? I feel like they have to, like there's no way there's none. So I don't understand why they, maybe because they don't audition to be in K-pop groups, that's probably why. But, or maybe they get rejected because they're too good at rapping and maybe it'll cut the cute flow of a group or something. But it's kind of like hard to find groups where, girl groups, where the rapper's really good. I'd say the ones I personally think are really good, I'm probably gonna miss a few, but I think Chaeyoung from Twice has, I wouldn't say she's amazing, but she has more potential, but sadly it was pushed back a lot. So I'm gonna say maybe her, but if she was able to experience more rapping, I feel like she could have been better, but it's kind of, I think it's almost too late now. But we'll see. But I'm gonna kind of put her, but I'm pretty biased towards her, so I'm just gonna kind of throw her out. Dami from Dreamcatcher, Soyeon from Idol, which I think most people can agree with. I think Amber's considered pretty good. I haven't heard enough, but I'm gonna put her because you guys might name her. Dang, Yuki from Purple Kiss is actually really good, especially as an up-and-coming rapper. And Moonbyul from like Mamamoo. There's definitely more, but those are just who I can think of off the top of my head. I don't think any of them like were in underground rapping. Soyeon did a lot of rapping on shows and stuff though. I'd say Ryujin from ITZY is pretty good. Like she's definitely better than some. And I think she can just, her attitude, it's the attitude. And a lot of times, like a lot of girl groups, the rappers are really cute and it just doesn't come off, especially with the lyrics they're given and like the diction they go for. It doesn't fit. It feels very off-putting and kind of like weird. And I think that's where Aespa comes in, because none of the girls look like or act like the image that their rap verses give them. So it feels very like almost like they're putting on a costume. It's almost a little insulting in some parts. But I think most people agree like the wording and everything is kind of weird. Like when idols go like no cap and stuff like that, it feels, you know, it feels bad. And that's not really their fault because most of the time they're not writing their raps. But yeah, so Aespa, their rapping, I actually liked it in the last 2 songs, and I think I prefer that from them. Like the more talk rapping, the more softer, it feels more genuine, it feels more comfortable, it feels more them. And I think what I didn't really like is when they were doing that like faster actual rapping, like in Yippee Yippee. So I think that always feels weird. And I think Giselle is really good. I do think she could just be a vocalist though, like honestly. And I think she has some background in singing, but someone said that she chose to be a rapper because she didn't want to be the main vocalist, but that doesn't make any sense to me because no one said you had to be the main vocalist. More so just be a vocalist instead of a rapper, and maybe do that really nice flowing rap in the last 2 songs. That was really nice. But that's all opinion based. Rapping aside, because we don't need to talk about it that much, this album is amazing. No skips. I'd say Lucid Dream was my favorite. Lucid Dream and Iconic were iconic. Loved it. I don't know if you guys watched the whole video, but in the beginning, I did say like I came in with high expectations because it's been so long since they debuted, which has it. In a way, it's kind of a long time, and I feel like they deserved this to be out earlier this year and maybe release another one towards the end of the year. But whatever, SM did this and we're just gonna accept it. I do think they suffered from more hate than they probably deserved and they could have been prevented if they would have just released this before with Next Level or something, or switched. And if they did Next Level after this, though, I feel like the ordering was weird. Next Level feels like, or Savage feels like a mixture of Black Mamba and Next Level. So it would have made sense to release this album with Savage whenever Next Level came out earlier this year, and then Next Level towards the end of the year without an album. I think that would have been perfect, but okay, it has happened. We accept it, and I think I stand their music at least. Their personalities are fine and stuff, but I haven't really connected with them or felt any interest in the group. Besides, like that weekly idol was nice, so if they do another one, I'll watch it. But I feel like they might be a group where I just kind of like their music and maybe occasionally watch a video of their personality, kind of like Day 6 or something. It's like I like it, but for some reason I like bigger groups. I think because there's more personalities and more different interactions. It's just kind of more interesting to me to see a bigger group and have these fun games. Because when there's 4 members, and these girls kind of feel more chill, it's like, okay, you're cute and stuff, but it's less kind of entertaining. So maybe if they do a show or something, I can get more of a grasp. But so far they kind of just seem like normal girls, which, I mean, all idols kind of are, but bigger groups feel more, there's more going on, and it hypes everyone up more, which makes everyone more interesting. But who knows, maybe down the line that'll change, because it's definitely happened before. But yeah, that is it for this video. Let me know your favorite songs, and what do you think? Do you like their rapping? Do you think I'm completely wrong? Just be nice about it, I guess. And do you think they are like the best female rappers ever? Let me know. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5.